enough to tell you that that fight is done, though. That fight is agreed all the way down to the date. That I do have a confidence to tell you.
Jones said he needs 4 months. Now you're going to do it
I'm telling you, this Jon Jones business, Jones will say a lot of things to the media. When he gets that phone call, here's the guy you're fighting. Do you understand? Yes. And that is what he will say. All the other reports are not true. Jon has come out. He's been a troll. He's had some fun. He even tried to negotiate in the media. Privately, he takes that phone call. It's yes or anything else that comes out of his mouth. Any answer that's not yes is not yes. But that did not happen. That is a false report. Jon Jones has not ducked this fight. I wish he did. I'd love to bury him. He didn't. He did not duck Tom Aspinall.
We have been duped before, ladies and gentlemen, bamboozled, lied to, made fools out of. I mean, let's be honest. The UFC has definitely betting on the fact that this fight goes down, but I've made multiple videos before talking about how Jon Jones is most likely to vacate the heavyweight title before facing someone like Tom Aspinall. And I think the likelihood of that happening is a lot higher. Until I see it on paper, or until I see Jon Jones publicly said or saying that he has agreed to fight Tom Aspinall, I don't believe it. I genuinely do not believe it. The UFC has promised us multiple things, and yeah, they do deliver on some of the promises that they do make, but sometimes they just don't, you know? And of course, we know that Chael Sonnen is a guy that's, you know, representing the UFC, representing MMA and everything, but is he a legit source? I mean, who knows? Who knows? Maybe he knows something that we don't. But from my understanding, I can honestly tell each and every single one of you guys that until I see Jon Jones, you know, and Tom Aspinall sitting or standing against each other, back against the cage, you know what I'm saying, with Bruce Buffer literally just announcing them, the one, the only, Jon Jones and Tom Aspinall, and Herb Dean or whoever, Jason Herzog, standing in the middle telling them, wait, motherfuckers, wait. You know what I'm saying? Until we see that, I don't believe anything that anyone has to say, because Jon Jones has been ducking Tom Aspinall so freaking much. Until I get a clear, cutthroat confirmation that Jon Jones is fighting Tom Aspinall, it's just really hard to believe. But let's just say that it's all true. Let's just say that Jon Jones is going to fight Tom Aspinall sometime this year. The UFC needs Jon Jones to beat the fuck out of Tom Aspinall, and I'll tell you guys exactly why. Right now, I think that the main thing that's been keeping the UFC alive right now is the fact that UFC 314 just happened, and that fight had, or that card had, a lot of great fights. And of course, Alexander Volkanovski, a super fan favorite, became the champ once again. And it feels like the stars are back aligned. It feels like things are back to normal, you know? But in order for the UFC to keep on growing, because it does feel like it's in a bit of a stagnant situation, even kind of a, you know, decrease or a decline, they need Jon Jones to win. They need Jon Jones to win so that they could push a narrative that Jon Jones is the greatest fighter of all time. And that only happens if he manages to beat Tom Aspinall and then goes ahead and retires, in my honest opinion. Of course, it would be great, you know, for Tom Aspinall to win. I'm not saying that Tom Aspinall isn't a big name either, but, if, you know, Jon Jones is literally, you know, one of the biggest names the UFC has ever had, period, you know, in any generation. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Until I see, you know, a real confirmation from the UFC or even Jon Jones himself, I'm not going to believe it. But let me know what you guys think down in the comments. Subscribe to the channel. As always, it's a pleasure. Peace out and have a good one.